Vermont awards $3.5 million for housing and infrastructure. Governor Phil Scott announced more than $3.5 million in federal Community Development Block Grant (CDBG) and Recovery Housing Program (RHP) funding to improve infrastructure, housing access, and community facilities across Vermont. The funding supports 11 projects in 11 towns, including affordable housing, energy and ADA upgrades, and the redevelopment of a former commercial property in St. Johnsbury. The Community Development Block Grant Program and Recovery Housing Program are making a difference in cities and towns across the state, Governor Scott. From housing to much-needed infrastructure and economic development, these grants play an important role in helping to revitalize our communities. Statewide infrastructure and accessibility upgrades. Several projects will address critical infrastructure and accessibility needs. The town of Corinth will receive $150,000 to replace a deteriorating entrance ramp at its town hall, bringing it into compliance with the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, and Architectural Barriers Act standards. In Salisbury, a $150,000 grant will help the local library improve accessibility through new ramps, an elevator lift, a second egress, and connection to public water and septic systems. In Marshfield, $60,000 has been allocated for engineering studies to identify groundwater infiltration and flood remediation needs at the town hall. These early-stage planning efforts are designed to help small municipalities secure additional federal and state funding for construction. The Village of Swanton will also receive $60,000 to conduct a needs assessment for its aging hydroelectric facility, part of a broader technical study to evaluate system performance and potential service expansion for the Swanton Village Electric Department. Expanding housing and community redevelopment. The largest awards target housing and community redevelopment projects. The town of Heinsberg will receive $850,000 to support Champlain Housing Trust in building 36 affordable housing units across 4 buildings in the designated growth center near Riggs Road and Vermont Route 116. In Fairleigh, a $500,000 grant will help Village Ventures LLC rehabilitate 11 existing rental units across 3 buildings and construct 8 new units using other resources. Once complete, 19 total units will serve households earning at or below 80% of the area median income, marking the community's first dedicated affordable housing project. Meanwhile, in St. Johnsbury, $600,000 in funding will help the Caledonia Food Cooperative renovate the former Walgreens building at 502 Railroad Street. The redevelopment will transform the long vacant property into a community-owned grocery store focused on local and healthy foods, part of an ongoing revitalization effort in the downtown district. Recovery housing support. Under the Recovery Housing Program, the City of St. Albans will receive $770,760 to assist Hope Grove Recovery, Inc. in converting a residence at 296 South Main Street into a Level 3 recovery home for up to 6 women in recovery from substance use disorder. These investments, administered by the Vermont Department of Housing and Community Development, DHCD, are part of a larger strategy to revitalize downtowns, improve critical facilities, and expand access to affordable housing throughout the state. You've been listening to Sustainability Soundbites presented by E+E Leader. For partnership opportunities, reach out to a member of our team.